Benjamin Netanyahu's toughest rival, former military chief Benny Gantz, has promised to pursue peace if he wins Israel's upcoming election. Campaigning is ramping up ahead of April's snap vote, and on Tuesday, Gantz gave a long-awaited speech, breaking his silence since launching his campaign. He made swipes at Netanyahu but didn't rule out forming a coalition with him. Reuters' Dan Williams is in Jerusalem.
So what Gantz did, what he sought to do in his speech, was really to appeal to stock Israeli tropes of cautious diplomacy, security first, very much emphasizing his long years of service in the military. He was also emphatic about his refusal, the way he's described it, to lead a future government or be in a future government that would be tainted with corruption. This was an oblique reference to the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, an oblique criticism of the Prime Minister, given that he's been dogged by corruption allegations that have yet to lead to an indictment.
Gantz also outlined a tough stance on Iran, the country's arch foe, and its allies in Lebanon and the Gaza Strip. Polls predict that Netanyahu, who is under investigation for corruption, would win re-election. That would line Gantz up to join a future Netanyahu-led coalition government. That's unless the ex-general tries to mobilize like-minded factions against the incumbent, who is now in his fourth term.
So the question is whether Israelis will stick with a known figure, despite the corruption allegations, or whether one of his rivals will manage to convince the electorate, or perhaps a coalition of rivals together, that it's time for change.